Hey guys, so this is the latest AMA. Basically, I wanted to come in here and do something a little bit more personal than normal, and that is just to do another like video AMA after probably what I would say is a years off of doing the last one. So basically, I wanted to go through and just answer. We have like 5 questions, maybe four. I'd say like we could probably break it down to four. That'll be just super simple, super fast. It'll be easy. And then we can kind of go on and I'll try to answer some questions my day tomorrow in the main Apollo group just to kind of knock those out of the way. Um, so, going through here and looking at the first questions, we had somebody that said, when the funding is completed, all announcements have been made. Um, what will be the first plans or projects that Apollo thinks of that it will implement? So, as far as everything that we have, we are doing something that we never did before, and I think was honestly part of the. I mean, it was a mistake that I made, and that was not hyper focusing on what we do good, what we do like the best, and really like condensing all of our focus into one element and just making that really good. And that is, going forward, that is the free zone, and that is the government system. So using that along with like the great blockchain. Um, and just really hyper focusing on that use case more than anything else. Like that is our use case, and making it just super crazy perfect is going to be like the main thing that we hyper focus on. So we have that, and then let's see. Um, are there any plans to create future applications that Apollo and Grape together are considering to develop like the merge of their technologies to create one blockchain platform? Now that we're already doing, like we've already kind of like helped them implement some of our technology into, um, you know, the Grape ecosystem, the Grape blockchain itself. So that in and of itself has already been done. Um, but I think just like I go back and say, our only focus right now is to do one thing extremely good. Now we're also going to be looking at doing, our payment systems that we have alongside the government system. So it'll be kind of like we'll power the payments within this free zone and the government system. So that's just that's our bread and butter. That's where we really want to be this whole time. Um, so there's a few other questions, but they really kind of all ask what I've already answered. There's one more though that I would say is really important, and it's kind of a fundamental question, and that is, can we get a general update on like the progress status as a whole? So on that, what I would say is we are trying as hard as humanly possible to get funding, to finish our funding round, and to get what we need to start the free zone. We already have all the technology that we need. We don't need to develop anything else. We are right where we need to be on every level, every single small element. We're right where we need it. We just need to get enough to basically pay for the deal that we have for this free zone. We have the treaty all worked out. We have everything ready for it. We just need that basically down payment, the deposit that we have agreed to, and then we can move forward with that. And that's really it. I mean, we are right on the edge, but it's just taking that, and that's really something that I've seen in the last little bit because we were handling a distribution right now, and I'm seeing the level of competition that there is in the blockchain space. So there is a lot of competition right now. And so I don't want to launch too early. That's kind of where we're at right now. We don't want to launch too early without some extreme advantage like the announcement of the free zone. because if we don't have that, I mean, that will, in my opinion, in fact, somebody brought up and showed me I think it was ChatGPT 5 um, whole dialogue, and it was basically them, chatting with ChatGPT 5, and it was talking about, um, to my recollection, just how amazing that announcement would be, and in the context of like the global cryptocurrency space, and how it would most likely impact coin. And I thought that was really interesting. But I've always known that. That's why it's been my absolute, like, it's been the fruit that I've been pushing for this entire time. That's why our team has literally gone to 9+ countries and visited, and talked to parliaments, talked to presidents, vice presidents. I mean, all of the above. It's probably been closer to 11, and I've probably gone to, I'd say, at least 8 personally myself. We have spent millions of dollars and years, like 6, 7 years, on just this goal that we have right now, this agreement that we have right now, that we can push forward and make something really, really cool. So I mean, we're just going to keep pushing for that. We are going to, and I'll keep updating you guys as far as, like, as we get closer and closer to that level. We have a lot of really good ideas as far as like developing liquidity, especially as soon as we make that announcement. We have some really good liquidity ideas for GGT. And on that note, we do have one other question that we could answer, and that is, it's basically about GGT and how much we're going to burn. So I'd say at least 1 billion, if not more. I'm not going to give any absolutes right now, but we're going to burn a lot. I'd say at least 1 billion, if not more. That's like the minimum we ever will burn. And the reason why I'm saying that, there's a lot of purpose in keeping some tokens back, or some coins back, for us, to use on exchanges and all that. So I mean, we'll be working to determine how much we need for our exchange plan, and we'll definitely let you guys know. But I mean, it'll be at least 1 billion, if not more. So anyway, I don't want to make this too long. I want to kind of make it short and sweet. But the gist of it is, we are so close. We're working on the funding for this small. We're basically just working on closing that last gap of funding for the free zone, and then we can go through and we can announce that, and I believe make a massive dent in the market, and that's our goal. So, guys, I so appreciate every single moment that you've been with us. I mean, it's been a journey over this last, probably 6 years at this point. I've put everything into this. I put my life, my family, everything on the line for this vision, and I will not stop doing it until we actually make it a reality. That's my promise to you. I've been there with you. I mean, that's all I can say. I know it's been a long time, but I've been there, and I will continue being there, and we will literally walk past this goal together. Guys, thank you so much for everything you've done for me, for just being there, and I'll keep you guys updated, and we'll just try to hit as much as we possibly can in this next AMA. I'll be able to give a lot more answers by then, and yeah, we can go from there. But guys, have a wonderful day. Just keep on keeping on. You guys are freaking awesome.